appreciate you sending that cute little drink, but I don't think I'm as uptown as you might think. I'd rather have a can of that beer in your hand, ice cold. So don't be fooled by these high-heeled shoes. It's just a girls' night out. I'd rather be in my boots under neon stars and some farm tan, arms down a dirt road. Yeah, you should know I'm just a California cowgirl, homegrown as a Georgia peach. Hold on, cause boy, I bet you I can Texas two-step you right off your feet. Just a California cowgirl, true blue as the grass in Kentucky, sweet as Tupelo honey, just in country as country, California cowgirl. Well, I wish they had a jukebox and a sawdust floor, playing old school like Dwight and King George. You could spin me around, I could show you more of where that came from, how the West was won. I'm just a California cowgirl, homegrown as a Georgia peach. Hold on, cause boy, I bet you I can Texas two-step you right off your feet. Just a California cowgirl, true blue as the grass in Kentucky, sweet as Tupelo honey, just in country as country, California cowgirl. Ooh, what do you say that you and be right away? Won't you right away with this California cowgirl, homegrown as a Georgia peach? Hold on, cause boy, I bet you I can Texas two-step you right off your feet. Just a California cowgirl, true blue as the grass in Kentucky, sweet as Tupelo honey, just in country as country, California cowgirl. Sweet as Tupelo honey, just in country as country, California cowgirl. Ooh. Thank you so much, Billboard Live. Thank you. All right, let's do a little Neon Baby, shall we? Baby, what you say, we say so long and leave right after this song. I've been dancing around with you and all I wanna do is dance you back home. To step me through the kitchen to the bedroom with nothing on but the candle on the mantle and some vinyl playing Haggard and Jones. I'll be your neon baby, I'll drive you midnight crazy. I'll hit your lips like whiskey when you lean in to kiss me. Put that whiskey down and kiss me again and again. Turn me on, I'll be your neon baby. Cowboy, give me that cowboy hat and watch this cowgirl light up the room. No, nothing gets me buzzing like till the sun comes up and when it goes back down again. I'll be your neon baby. I'll drive you midnight crazy. I'll hit your lips like whiskey when you lean in to kiss me. Put that whiskey down and kiss me again and again. Turn me on, I'll be your neon baby. Yeah, turn me on, I'll be your neon baby. Yeah, turn me on. Oh, I'll be your neon. Oh, yeah. Baby. Thanks so much, y'all. Billboard Live, this is so awesome. What an honor. Well, before this last song, I think we're going to take a break and go do a little interview. So come join me.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Hi, that was wonderful.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, wow. It's an honor. Huge. I mean, it's like Billboard, right? You grew up your whole life dreaming to do this kind of stuff. So thank you.
Absolutely. Well, so I love that first song, California Cowgirl.
Thank you.
I mean, it really sets the vibe here at the Ariat House.
Yeah.
And so do you feel like that's really who Annie Bosko is?
100%. It's autobiographically the most me song, the most song that's me out of anything I've ever written. And I think a lot of times when you're from California, you get stereotyped wrong. And for me, you know, my dad was a third generation farmer, produce farmer, and my uncle was in the rodeo world, and so I always felt very down home and connected to the country lifestyle and country music, and I really would rather be in boots than heels. So yeah, it's definitely who I am.
Absolutely. So I've been a fan of yours since Neon Baby,
Aw.
which last year I wrote about that in our Billboard Must Hear New Country Songs column.
you.
Did you know it was going to be such a hit when you wrote it?
We knew it was special. You know, like sometimes you write a song and there's almost a familiarity to it where you're like, man, that feels like this song's been around before. Like
Yeah.
I know this song, or I was meant to write this song, and it always felt different to me, you know, very reminiscent of like kind of old school country, but mixed in with a little soul, like a little Crystal Gale and throwback. And so I felt like it was unique, and the title was kind of unique, and the sentiment, because usually it's guys that talk about wanting romance,
Yeah.
you know, but I figured I'd written enough man-hater songs in my day, and it was like, you know what, let's change the tune and write a man loving song.
I love that. Well, so when I think desert and boots, obviously I think Stagecoach.
Yeah.
What did it mean to you to perform at Stagecoach this year?
I could get like emotional talking about it because 3 years ago I went as a spectator with my sister. We drove up last minute. I slept on an inflatable mattress in the Airbnb of my cousin's living room next to like a pinball machine. And they were all coming in late at night, and I was like, you know, it would deflate every like 2 seconds. The air would go down and we'd be on the floor. We were in the audience, and my sister said, we play this game sometimes where she says, won't it be amazing? Like, won't it be amazing when we do this, or won't it be amazing when we get married or have kids or whatever? So she said, won't it be amazing when you play Stagecoach? And I looked at her and I went, yeah, won't it be amazing when I play Stagecoach? And we both had this really sweet moment. So I played last year, which was really awesome, but on a smaller stage. It was last minute. And now, like, to be on the main stage is wild, because when she said it, we were actually looking at the main stage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so my whole family will be there to watch. It doesn't get bigger than Stagecoach if you're from California, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, and so you've got a surprise for us today. You're going to be premiering a new song called God Wings.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Oh, man, out of any song I've ever written, I'd say this is the most special one. I've written lots and lots and lots and lots of countless songs, but there's a few that stick out that are special. Every time I play it live, somebody cries. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I think it touches people because, you know, for me, I'd moved to Nashville and I've been doing
the whole thing for like 15 years, and I had deals fall through. It seemed like nothing could really work. So I'd moved home, and I said, I'll go back to Nashville when I get a gig. And then I got a gig in Nashville. Vince Gill was at that gig and said, what are you doing? And I said, well, I want to make an album. And he offered to sing and play on it. And that was my God wink moment that my mom talks about. When I told her the story, she said, that's a God wink. And that was a sign to me, I got to do this and keep making music and putting it out. And then it attracted my manager and a record deal. And I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for that. So I think sometimes you want to give up and you feel like you're at the end of your rope. And God sends you a sign.
I love that.
Saying, don't give up yet.
Absolutely.
Keep going. And I got you, and I got your back.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when was the last time you felt like you got a God wink?
I think I see signs all the time, and I pray for signs.
Yeah.
Or I'll be, contemplating something or struggling with something, and the other day I saw on the side of the road, it was like a donut shop with the name, and I was like, yeah, okay, got it. Like if I'm like struggling sometimes, I'll see a sign on a billboard, or it's wild. But I do believe in signs.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us. We really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh. No, like I said, this is an honor. As like a kid, I remember reading Billboard magazine. This is a lifelong dream. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, this is Billboard Live, and this is Annie Bosko with her new song, God Winks.
Saw a hummingbird outside of my window. I knew it was her, just saying hello. Been 7 long years to the day he called her home. I pulled that old 6-string out of the case, the same one she gave me when I turned 8. Been a long time since I wanted to play, or even had a song to sing. God winks right out of nowhere, just to let you know he's still there. When it's looking like nobody cares. God winks, funny times and places, when all dreams you wish feel wasted. When you think your ship's about to sink, God winks. I swear I swore off every guy like you, but right out of the neon blue, on that dive bar stool you were playing it cool. Now I'm your forever fool. God winks right out of nowhere, just to let you know he's still there. When it's looking like nobody cares. God winks in funny times and places, when all dreams you wish feel wasted. When you think your ship's about to sink, God winks, yeah. Like a rainbow over the ocean, I miss you, call from an old friend. When the door stays closed, but a window opens, that's when you know when God winks right out of nowhere. He's always got your back from upstairs. The answer isn't always like a prayer. God winks in funny times and places, when all dreams you wish feel wasted. When you think your ship's about to sink, God winks, yeah. God winks, yeah.
Thank you so much, Billboard.